I'd like to welcome you to our building here. We were here several months ago, actually over a year. We started our public campaign for our capital campaign, a $6.8 million campaign. We're winding down. We're getting to the point where we are close to the end. The end of June is supposed to be the end of our campaign. We have $2 million yet to raise. We're here today to be able to announce a major gift that we have received. And the reason we need the rest of the money or pledges, the $2 million to go, that helps us to be able to work with the Salvation Army to bridge a loan to be able to start construction. And we'd like to do that as soon as we can. We'll start bidding right as soon as July hits and the campaign's over at the end of June. We're still praying for that to happen. We're expecting a miracle to see those $2 million come in the next 2 months, and we really believe that can happen and will happen. It's been hard. I mean, it's been slow, but it's coming and gradually, and we're seeing it happen. And, it's just, for us, it's our faith. It's a God thing. To pick this time, we wouldn't have done it. Logically, it's probably the worst time, obviously, to raise money, but we know that God provides, and, it says to us that it's not about us, it's about Him. And we're just seeing it all come into fruition, and it's just, we're going to see it happen. End of June, we're confident of that.
I am very proud to announce a grant totaling $317,450 to the Salvation Army of Springfield. The grant is intended to pay design costs to make the building as energy efficient as possible and to achieve LEED certification. This is the nationally accepted design criteria for how a green building should be constructed. And there are various levels of the LEED certification process. It goes from a basic certification to silver to gold and to platinum. Platinum is very, very rare. This building is targeting achievement of gold.
So there was an addition built in 1985, and since then we haven't really been asking for any funds for capital projects. But this is a big one. It's going to last, 50 to 100 years. We don't know. But I know I won't be here, and Dave won't be here to have to worry about that the next time around. So
the grant also provides monies for its mechanical system. There will be a brand new mechanical system to provide cooling and heating in this building. It's something called variable flow refrigerant. It's a very cutting-edge type of technology. It's much, much more efficient than what is mandated by the minimum requirements of the Illinois Energy Code.
Basically, it's expansion of all of our programs. We'll have, for instance, our food pantry, which will expand not only the space to have dry pantry, but we'll have walk-in cooler, refrigeration, and freezer. So that's something we don't have right now, which will be a great addition. 4 units on the second floor, and then the top floor will be all shelter, and then it's expanding from 36 beds to 96 up there. So we'll have about 120 possible beds at that point.
And the next part of the grant is really, really exciting to us. There will be funding for solar photovoltaic panels. So about 10-15% of the building's energy use will come from the sun. So there'll be no need for the grid to provide that much power. And it's really kind of an exciting time because as technology gets better, as buildings get better, the proverbial envelope really has to be stretched. And one way to do it is by including renewable energy resources into the design of the building. So hopefully over time, we will see more and more of that. I think the benefits of doing this, have been mentioned already. Lower operating costs, less damage to the environment. But I think most importantly, a lot of these LEED buildings have superior indoor air quality, which is important to the building's occupants and the building's users. So really, the Salvation Army is doing the right thing in terms of its commitment to the environment. It's a wise economic investment. So in closing, on behalf of the Foundation's Board of Directors, congratulations, and I do have a proverbial giant check, a ceremonial check to present to you.
Very
So congratulations, Major.
appreciate that. We've got $1 million club. If anyone wants to become a member of that, it's $5,000. Basically $85 a month for 5 years. Again, it's a pledge. They don't have to put anything up right now. It's a 5-year pledge, and we're 200 gifts like that. We made $1 million.